My guest is Latausha. Latausha, why are you here?
I'm here to find out if my ex-boyfriend, Deunte, did anything sexual as far as touching my daughter's private area. I have a 2-year-old daughter, and she said, Daddy touched my private, and I'm just curious. I want to know the truth.
Okay, so you have a 2-year-old little girl.
Yes.
And she came to you at one point, your boyfriend was living with you, and she said that your boyfriend touched her in an inappropriate manner.
Yes.
And what did you do once your little girl said this to you?
The first incident happened, well, she was in the bed sleeping next to us. It was about 5 o'clock in the morning. She never wakes up to go potty. I have to wake her up or she'll hold it until the morning. So I thought it was really strange that at 5 o'clock in the morning, she jets out of the bed, goes to the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, I'm still laying in the bed, not thinking anything of it. She comes back to the foot of the bed and she's just sitting there kind of whining like she didn't want to get back in the bed. I'm like, come on, get in the bed. I reach down to grab her and I notice she doesn't have any clothes on her bottom part. So I get up to go look in the bathroom thinking, you know, maybe she took them off, maybe she had an accident. They're not in the bathroom. I come back to the bed, they're still in the covers. And so I question him, like, why are her pants off in the bed? It doesn't make any sense. He said, I don't know. And so I took her to the bathroom and I'm looking just to make sure I don't see any redness or anything. I didn't see anything. And my first question to her was, did Daddy touch your private?
And she knows the boyfriend as Daddy?
Yeah,
okay.
He's been around.
Okay, no, I'm just getting the story straight. So she looks at him as like her father.
Yes.
So you said, did Daddy touch you?
Did Daddy touch your private? And she said, yes, Daddy touched my private. And so, like I said, I questioned him about it. Of course, he denied it. And I really didn't know if anything happened or not. I mean, so I didn't really have much to go off of. It was a strange situation, but I didn't know.
You said that you felt you might have put this in your daughter's head. Only
by the way that I questioned her. Just by saying, did Daddy touch your private, instead of asking her what happened and letting her tell me what happened.
All right. When your daughter told you, was she scared?
No.
Was she upset?
No.
And the relationship with your boyfriend's name is Deunte?
Right.
And how long you been with him?
A little over a year. And basically, other than this, if he did do it, other than this, he's a really great guy. The best boyfriend I've had. He's come in and played daddy to my kids. He reads her books, plays with her. He loves my kids. He's very sweet to me. He treats me like a queen.
Now he's been out of the house for a month. I assume he was helping you with your kids?
Yeah. I mean, it's a little bittersweet, but I mean, I've been doing it by myself. All the things that he does for me, I can do by myself. And I have to protect my kids at the end of the day, so I don't really regret it. There's times when, of course, you miss their company, but...
You miss him?
Yeah, there's times you miss them, of course. So.
He took a lie detector test before the show, and I'm assuming that you want him to pass.
Right.
And if he passes, would you say, okay, he can come back, you would trust him again?
For the most part. I mean, I'm always going to be cautious. That's just how I am.
Well, I think you'd have to be that way with anybody.
Yeah.
And if he fails?
If he fails, I'm not going to see him or speak to him ever again.
Okay, there you go. Deunte's here. Let's bring him out. Let's hear what he has to say.
Look, Deunte, we are here. I just need to find out the truth and know if you touched at all. She's saying that you touched her. I don't understand why a 2-year-old would say that.
Man, I never would do nothing like
that. But I told you.
But hey, I understand
I told
that.
you.
But that's my
listen,
baby just as well as yours.
all those white lies, them little lies, I told you.
I understand that, and I regret that.
Okay, but it happened, and it's hard for me to believe anything that you say. I have to believe my daughter. That is my job as a parent.
I want you to believe it. That's why I told you, take her to the hospital.
And I did that.
I told you, do it first time.
Okay,
the first time.
I did that. But like I told you, a guilty person would tell you to do all that. They would come
I wouldn't
here.
be coming on national television right now.
They would come here. I've seen this show before. They come here and they fail the test.
That's not me.
So
I would stay chances.
No,
for that.
This is my job, and you can't be upset with me or anything. This is what I'm supposed to do.
I want you to believe her. I want you to believe her. I love y'all more than anything. I love y'all more than I love myself. So what you mean?
Okay, what about the time at 5 o'clock in the morning when her pants were off in the bed?
I don't know. It was devastating to me when you come to me. Maybe you put it in her head.
how can I put that in her
Well,
head?
that's the first thing you said.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
that's the first thing you said.
The way that I asked her, of course, but her pants were off. I mean, like.
Right. I don't understand that.
Okay.
I don't know how. We both in the bed asleep. We all sleep.
Well, that's one situation where she said, where I asked her.
Deunte, well, how did you find out that these allegations were being made against you?
Well, she asked
him right
she
then
asked
and
me, and
there.
I told her no. Like I will.
So you were laying in
somebody
bed,
on the ground
she
protecting
woke-
my daughter. I don't have no kids. I love her kids like they're my own. That's my family.
You love Latausha?
Yes,
And
I love her dearly. She knows it.
you love her daughter?
Yeah, I love all of them.
So when she says to you, hey, did you touch the little girl's private parts?
And I said no. The first thing I said, take her to the hospital. Both
Okay,
times.
hold on a second. Now,
Both times.
did you go to the bathroom with the little girl?
Man, I took her a couple of times, but I barely
this
gave her
night-
baths.
but this
When
night-
I gave her baths, I made sure she was
Okay,
around.
but the night in question, the morning that she woke up, did you take her to the bathroom?
No.
Did
I
you go,
stayed in the bed.
Did you go into her bed at any point?
No.
Did
She
you
was
take?
sleeping in the bed with us.
She
that
sleep
night.
right there in
Okay.
between us.
Did you take her panties off?
No.
You didn't touch her.
Not at all.
Okay.
I just don't understand why a 2-year-old would say that. I just don't
Well,
understand.
she's in the process of learning, though.
Okay.
Was there
hold on.
there ever an investigation?
Yes, I took her to the ER, and they called out detectives and everything, did a report. I had to take her to Child Protective Services the next day. They didn't find enough evidence to want to pursue it anymore, so I'm basically doing my own investigation.
Okay. So you did everything that a
Basically.
mother is supposed to do. You did it. You went to the ER. The police were involved.
Whatever
They
they
did an
needed.
investigation. So you're here. This is for your own personal thing.
Yes,
The
I
last
wanna
final
know.
step. Hey,
I wanna
I'm
know.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos Show? Contact the show now at 1-888-STEVE-07. Deunte, before the show, you took a lie detector test, and you were asked, did you ever touch Latausha's daughter in a sexual manner? He answered no. Have you ever touched Latausha's daughter for sexual gratification? He answered no. And the results for Deunte's lie detector test is that you told the truth. Where's he going?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that's kind of a strange reaction, isn't it?
Can I go with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cool.
Stay over here, okay?
Think I come on TV to, man, I ain't gonna come and make a fool of
Listen, people
myself.
do it
Man,
every
But
day.
still, I ain't gonna come here and make a fool
But
of
it's
myself.
my job to protect
Man, I
my
understand
daughter.
that. I'm not mad
and
at
I
you.
don't
I
owe
want
you
you to.
anything. It is my job to
I'm not
protect my
saying
daughter,
that.
and I
I'm
did
not
my
saying
job.
that. I want
so
you to
what-
believe
you
her.
can't be upset at me.
I'm not upset. Man, I'm just upset. I'm here on national TV to tell you I'm telling the truth.
Okay,
We can take
well,
care of that back there.
No, I'm not going to believe nobody's word when it comes to my kids.
I understand that.
Period.
That's what you're supposed to
Period.
do. That's what you're supposed to do. I
I'm
would
not.
do the same.
I'm
I would
not.
do the same.
You just,
I love them like they're my own.
Deunte, you just
Man,
said
I
you
have no
you,
kids. I love them.
I know.
What you mean?
But you just said you weren't upset, and then you
I
just said
wasn't.
you were upset.
Man, because
I know,
I'm
but
on national
listen, aren't
television.
you
That's
ha-
why.
But aren't you happy?
What you mean?
Aren't you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy because I know I'm telling the truth. What's love for?
You love her.
Man, exactly, and I want her back, and that's what I'm here for.
All right. Well, she said, listen, let's get things straight. She said, you're a wonderful guy.
All right, and
With
I-
this one question, and hey, I'm saying, I'm proud of her, because we get a lot of women on here that don't do the right thing.
Thank you.
She did the right thing. She's saying the right
I'm
thing.
not mad for that.
Okay.
That's what I want y'all to know.
What
I'm not
saying
mad
is
at that.
You love
I'm
her.
not. Right.
Now you got the proof. You should be happy. You say you love her. You want to marry her. Let's see some happiness right now. Let's see some happiness.
I told you I never do no like that.
Well,
you know, I would
I
kill
have
them.
to make sure.
I would kill they did something like that to my daughter. I would put them 6 feet under myself, dig they own hole.
Well, now I know. Now I know. Now I know.
Already.
You got to understand, if he obviously loves you very much, and he's been away from you for a month, and being accused of
I
Sexual
know.
it's got to be tough,
I
and
know.
it's got to have a lot of
Especially on
emotions.
national television.
And
I know,
right
and I
now,
appreciate you coming. I appreciate
I'm
that,
glad
but-
things worked out for you. I hope this works out between the two of you.
Thank you,
Hey,
Steve.
thank you for
Thank you.
protecting your children.